Which color? Which button? Will I be stopping at the red light? What do you think? Are we going to stop at the red light? Why would we stop at the red light? Who wants to go to the red light district and stop? Set a spell. Now, the whole thing is, can you go at the red light? Well, no, you can't. Can't go with the red light. So how does this balance? Because Christmas is coming up. There's a lot of red and green coming together. Red and green and yellow comes in, but red never goes away. Red never goes away, and green is always connected to the blue world. And we know what happens to the blue world. It gets thrown away. The blue world, for some reason, has no value. Let me just add something to this. Gone nuts. So why do I say that the blue world has no value? I just went to the like the home hardware stuff thing, you know, at Ace Hardware, and yeah, I do all these faces because let's try and make it enjoyable. Unless I move too much and give you a headache, you let me know. It's up to you how you want me to dance, so you can follow the song I sing from the numerics, the geonumerics, Morse code. Bring on the cat. Wow, where was I? What was I talking about? That is terrible. Terrible. Wow, where was I? What was I talking about? How you want me to dance, so you can follow the song I sing from the like the home hardware stuff thing, you know, at Ace Hardware, and yeah, I do all these faces because the blue world has no value. I just went. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what it is. It's a good thing I have that. What happened is when I went into the hardware store. I went into the hardware store. Okay, yeah, I went in there. I went in one door and I came out the other, but I went into the outside. Is that okay? I can go into the outside. I went into the store, so that means if I'm going in somewhere, what does it have to be? Because if I'm going into the stadium and there's no roof, what am I in between? Am I in between the walls, the stadium? And it goes around the field, right? You ever hear the stadium? Doesn't go square. Well, we have the crowd that is surrounding the field. So they gave me 2 pieces of paper to pick up some rocks I bought, and she threw out the blue paper. I says, "Why are you throwing out the blue paper? You kept the pink paper. You gave me the yellow paper to pick it up. You had a white paper, which was the first paper. It was the perfect paper. It was white. It was blank until you put blue on it. Blue gave it some value, but yet the blue paper they threw out. Well, they also have black ink. So was it black ink before or blue ink? Black and blue, they both start with 2. What is it about those 2, right? Black. Black might be, if I removed blue from the creation of the color black, what would black look like? You know, the cat just said Hebrew. So, yeah, so that's what it has to do with blue. And I want to talk about 1 and 6. I want to talk about 1 and 6. And I want to be able to play around with the vowels and see, like I didn't prepare for this. I don't prepare for anything. I come out here and it's whatever's on the top of my head. Oh, that's my hat. Cat in the hat. Chapeau, eh? In the sombrero. Hey, communication. What's in your head? What communication do you have? Where does that word cat fit in? So we're going to talk about 1 and 6. We're going to talk about Adam, okay, Adam and Eve, where we have an AD and an AM. So what happens? What is it from A to D that it is or is not from A to M? Or what is it from M to A that it is or is not from D to A? Do they have anything in, what is their story? Well, the letter M, we have Adam, A-D-A-M. How do you want to look at it? We have the first letter and the fourth letter and the first letter and the 13th letter. 1 plus 3 equals to 4 and 3. It equals to 4 when you create the 4 houses with that thin line in between. Each house has a 35, 35, 35, 35 value. When you connect all of them with no division, you have 1,400 and 140. But we're going to go 35.0 to all of this, making it 140.0. Now, in order to get any of these houses, you need to put a chip onto each one. So once you put a chip, as X marks the spot, you will put on 4 chips, giving you now 1,444.0, which is also equivalent to 1,440 minutes in a 24-hour day. I love you too. I really do. I should give you time. Let me put my face against yours. Come on, baby. What's going on, baby? Hey, what's going on, baby? Is that all you want, is a sweet little lovin'? Are you coming here to disturb me, you communicator breaker? Hey, are you a communicator breaker? Don't you hate what I'm doing? Tell me to stop. Tell me I'm annoying you. Tell me it bothers you. Tell me to go away. Please tell me to go away. Please. Oh, tell me to go away. Yes, you don't like it at all. I'm disturbing your peace. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over. That's it. The game is ended. The game is ended. Well, we'll just get right in front of you, right? And just plop ourselves right on the book. That's it. That's exactly what I was waiting for. I want to ask you a question. Since I want to ask you a question. Man and animal were made on the same day, okay? Man and animal were made on the same day, and you definitely are a better jumper than I am, right? You're a better jumper than I am. You can hear better than me, so you definitely know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about? You're looking right at me? Are you looking right at me? Where are you looking? Where's your face? Show me your face. We've got a video to do here, so we're going to have to snuffle you away, okay? We're going to snuffle her away somewhere. And what it is I've got papers on her bed, so I'm going to have to remove those papers. Sorry to interrupt this video with Miss Kitty. Miss Martini and Rossi. Martini and Rossi, it's like me and my brother. That's his name. His name is Martini. That's what they used to call him when he was younger. Hey, Martini, come over here. Where's Rossi? I would get rid of him, the crazy guy, you know? Where's Rossi, the crazy guy? Yeah, yeah. Sit down over there, little kitty. Shh. I rather have my freedom and my cat able to go around than to lose my freedom by somebody else's choice. Remember the one thing that we were taught Where do we come from? How do we get here? And the answer, when you're 5 and 6 years old, the birds and the bees. The birds and the bees. So it's got to go a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper than the birds and the bees. And the directions of the roadways. And every single exit along the interstate. There are no lights on the interstate, but usually once you get onto the exit at the bottom of the hill or up, or you will run into a light. As the two medium traffics that are traveling east-east are now coming together, which one is coming down the ramp over to the light, that they should meet and be equal at this point, although they were coming from different areas. I'm thinking the cat is taking away some of my thinking over here. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Please stay there. Please, please. What is so hard? What is so hard to understand? You are the gateway. You are the divider. You are, the cat starts with a C. Okay, we're going to put AT on the side. We're going to put AT on the side right now. We're going to put AT on the side. And the reason for that is because it's not only AT. It is AT 20 and 1. Or we can count A all the way to T and then equal to 210. If we did that, then we would know what game we have. And in the center, or the heart, would be red. And it would be red 50. Although the color is 27, there is an added 23 to it, 23 plus to red. And then there is a green, please. And then there is green, which surrounds the red. Here is the green area. We will take out the green that surrounds the red. That area is number 25. This area is 50. It equals to 75. This is the area. These are the letters. It is, or it can be E7, or it can be first range. If it was their own letters, this is what they would stand for. This would be Sky Pass. They both equate to 55 in different ways. This would be matter. Matter. AT inside of Earth. So the AT is inside the Earth. This 20 is actually converted, okay, to where is 20, okay, is 20 TH. It begins at 4 TH and it gets converted at 20 TH. And it begins again at 21. But it's not 21 TH or no ND or ST. Because on 21, we automatically stand. It is the U letter. It is in the C family in creation of alpha beta, in which U is the explanation on how C came to be through AB. As well, the TH family ends at 4th, where ABC retired, or actually they retired and came back. Okay, when ABC retires, they come back as J, K, L, and then they come back again at S, T, and U. And U is 21. And this is the third part of the cycle of ABC. ABC, JKL, STU. The next cycle that rolls over, okay, will be the polarity cycle of ABC, in which, if I can, sorry, stop shaking, okay, that would be 9 more. So that would be 30. 9 more for this would be the 30th letter. The 30th letter. The 30th letter. So the 26th letter is Z. Depending which, if we're inverting the complete alphabet, the 30th letter would be A. The 31st letter would be B. The 32nd letter would be C. The 33rd letter would be D. The 34th would be E. Which letter, what number were we looking for again? Sorry about that. Yes, we had to go forward 9. We had to go forward 9. So we're actually looking for the 30th letter. 30th letter, let me see. This is 26. 27th, okay, is actually A. I don't know how I got this because that's totally something else. Totally something else.
Hello, MOTO.
Okay, so Z. So then there is A 27, B 28, C 29, D is 30. Exactly on polarity. Look where we go to. Look where we go to. Let me see this again. Let me see this again. Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Let me see this again. Let me see this again. So, and we can't end up on 30 because that will be 36. And not only that, since this is the beginning of polarity, and this is the beginning in order to get from here over to here, A and B, A and A, B, A and B, C, C and A, D.
Hello, MOTO.
I don't know. I just turned this off and not very happy with these phones. I don't have time. OK, avant que tu parles, je vais juste vous dire que je suis occupé en vidéo. Je ne peux pas parler, je suis sur une live. J'ai répondu juste pour être gentil. Je m'excuse. Faut que j'accroche, c'est correct? Hello? OK. So we got this from A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. And then what we did is we went to J, K, L as 10, 11, and 12. Then we went over to S, T, U as 19, 20, and 21. And this is where my first dimension of ABC comes in. The next round, when I go my next round, my completion of my next round, how do you call it? The cycle. When I flow through the cycle, this area here will disappear. There's many levels of, you see, although it returns at D again, is the flip side. Now I'm going by the complete alphabet in sets of 3s on levels of the same house, ABC. So this is where we end up in ABC. These are all the letters of ABC. 3, 6, there are 9 in the alphabet of ABC. So now when we come to the next level, right, where we end up the alphabet at Z, let me see, did I get this right? Did I get this right? Let me see if I got this right. I want to see if I got this right. I want to make sure. I was trying to get over to where? I was trying to get over to C. That's what I was basically working on. C. The reason I was getting to C is the reason for Blackjack 21. Why stand? The reason for stand is because it's second and it's first. And you put these two together and you got the word stand. So you stand on 21. There is no movement. You get paid 1.5, 3 to 2 on your money in the games. So here's the cycle of ABC, where AB equals C, where JK equals L, where ST equals U. So the Saints, number 39, S and T equals U. Although this is 39, it equals 21. Although JK equals 21, the 10th and the 11th letter, right? It's okay, it equals to U, 21. As AB equals to 03C. As the new alphabet comes in, right? And here you have A, B, C, where D has now taken over the C position, and the polarity begins at 30. At 29, the birth of the 4 cycles of Venus. In creation, what creation makes? 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 equals to 18, equals to 09, total 27. Not only 27, okay, but 18 as well. 9 and 8 are 17. Count the single digits. 9 and 8 are 17. So inside 17, 1 plus 7 equals to 8. From 17, we now have 8. Q in the heavens. All zeros equal to 6. This becomes 18 total. We can also switch this around and call it 87. Plus 60 equals to 87, which is the doorway to Q, because it takes 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 to create this situation. On the second 0, I add nothing to it. In this equation here, I add it just to this one here. So in the 4th cycle, where we have the polarity of the ABC cycle, so the polarity ends up that the last one is ABC inside of BCD, and the telephone also starts here. So maybe we're starting the telephone when we reach this area over here. So what happens is inside of 31, we are now into the E world. Let's call it the E world. And one of the ways to get into this E world is with number 7. Let's try and figure this out. If there are 4 months, I'm going to do this and it won't work out fully, but it works out partially, and I'm happy enough with what it is. With reason, eventually I will figure it out why it doesn't work out right now, but I will tell you that over here, there are 4 months of 30 days. There are 7 months of 31 days. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 will equal to that 5. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 will equal to the rational of why that is 7. And 13, 31, 13 is the moon relationship connecting Just give me a second. They're writing to me, and I don't know what it is. They can't do that. Hold on a second. I can't. Hold on a second. Okay. So yeah. So there's 7 months of 31 days. What is this? Okay. This is the basic ABC cycle. Okay. This is your Venus cycle over here. Your 27 and your 1 is where 1 A, B, C, D, and it comes back to 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. The total is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So with 4 and 27, it can be also as well looked at as 31 days. Can we change the value of this with any reason and why? I'm not going to do it right now. But anyways, A and D equals 57. B and C equals to 57. This 57 will bring in the moon, AD, brings in the moon, AD. This brings in the birth and in creation. And in creation, creation is from 14, 1 and 4, Valentine's Day. From the sun, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, coming into creation. Now, the other side of creation is G. We have E, and then we have F, and then we have G. Remember, it is GFE, and it is ABC. And what divides all? It is D. D divides all, the 31st, the 32nd, and the 33rd, the gateway of the Christ. But there's more math, there's more creation, there's more work to do than just this basic scenario. And if you remember how this all started, by the letter U, by the dartboard, where there are 20 areas to throw your darts. The total you can get is 210. If you got them all in the double area, you would get 420. If you got it in the triple area, you would get 630. So you would get a total of 1,260 using all three of those. So I'm just trying to figure out if there's any relationship. Oh, yeah, they all fit into the moon. And then there's 75 more. There's 75 more. And that will be 1335. That's what that answer will be. I will have to figure that out, what that's telling me. At the same time, it's 45. Okay, 1245. I will bring this together, creating that this would be 360. This would be 360. Do you know why I'm doing this? Because 1 and 2 come together. Always put 1 and 2 together. This is going to divide the gateway, and this is going to create the birth in the R. Now, when we come to R, it's the 18th letter. Okay, it's the end of numbers. Everything in numbers. I'm not sure if we can do this. Can we do this? Let me see if I can, hold on a second. See if we can work this out. See if I can. Okay, yeah, maybe we can do that. Let's see. Oh, I see. I didn't see that. You can't see there. I didn't know you can't see there. I'm trying to see why I can't get this to move anymore. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Okay, well, I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. This is the roulette right here. All of this. There's one. The 18th number arrives over here. Right over here. I wish I can pull this a little bit closer. Maybe we can see a little bit better. Maybe we can see. Let me see. Let me push the table back. Let me push the table back. Hold on. So maybe you can see better over here. You see here? Can you see? Right in between here, all the way through, it is 18 numbers. Once you take this, you can flip it over. You see the flower here and the flower here, the cube here and the cube here. Now, I just drew this line, but it's the same thing here as it is over here. I just connected these together in a different. This is the same thing as well. And everything divides over here in the middle of this stop sign. The reason this one is a cube over here and this is a stop sign, because in this design, I only connected the reds, all the red numbers, and then what I did is I connected all the black numbers. And here I omitted all the black numbers and I just showed you their area space. That's all I did. And right over here, let me see, yeah, right over, no, which one do I want to show you? I shouldn't have done that in this. It's not right. I can show you over here. Okay, let me see if I can just drag this a little bit. Let me push the table back. I'm blocking the light or something. Am I blocking the light? There's one right over here. Do you see it? No way. Where's my stick? Where's my stick? I don't even see my stick. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay. This one over here. Okay. What happens is this is 1, this is 4, this is 7. But over here it's yellow. Because what happens is number 1 goes between black to red to black. That's what happens. Hey Anna, if you ever watch Anna, I know you like those colors, so shouting out to you. So if you want to know what my floor is, I have binary code down there. Maybe I should maybe I could have showed you out the binary code at the other end. And let me see if we can. Okay, so you can see that right here is the binary code, and if you can, I'm not sure if you can see all the way out here, but here is 1, here is 2, here is 4, over here is 8, over here is 7. Why 8? 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. And it's actually when you see a triangle, it's actually like a runway. Okay, triangles for me show distance. You know, the minute you have an angle, right, like the letter, I don't know, the letter L, that's not rounded out, they all add a dimension to it. And yeah. I'm going to get a drink. I am going to come back. No, I am not a Roman, but I like to use Roman numerals. Think about your X's and your O's. This is how it began. X's and O's. X's and O's, dots, crisscrossing. Can't crisscross once. Let me just read so I can put it in my brain, get a drink, and come on back. Hello, Mr. Sir, Messer, ha ha ha. I used to honestly believe you had to pray really hard for God to send a special delivery from above, just like how Dumbo was delivered. What did my father say? Dumbo. Very good. Okay, so that's very good because we need our childhood, okay, in order to break this code. This is what a child would hear. So the last generation for this is, I don't want to say it, but it's basically in my generation because it's what my parents grew up with and not those who grew up with the altered state of the internet. Intermediate, internet. My windshield wipers are maybe working, not working. The inter word, the middle word, the halfway word, the by word, bi, number 29. The basic of that word is 29496989. But we were going to add a number every single time. 29491, 692, 893, 194, and everything turns over at 194, 97 and 97. And what did I just do? The reason I added a third number is because once I went from 29 to 39, 29 to 49, I cannot change number 9 because 9 is 9 is 9 is 9 balloons. 9 is always 9 in the center and either the pole or the center of all. The center of all. So what happens when I go to the third 2 to 6? I'll go 6, 9. I'll go 2. That was my first one. 2, 9 is my first one. 4, 9 is my second one. I'll automatically go 4, 9, 1. 6, 9 rotation. It'll be 6, 9, 2. Is it 6, 9, 2 rotation or the beginning of my 2, 9 to my 4, 9? Is my 2, 9 my first creation? No, it's not. 1, 4, 5 is my first creation. Thank you very much, Michelle. Because what happened in 64, right, which was created by 38 and 26 equals to 64. 8 and 6 is 14. 2 and 3 is 5. All 514. So the split world is in 514, and the 514 is Montreal, Quebec. Whatever it is, the power source is up here. There's a lot of flickering going on, eh? So there's 145 is the beginning over here. We get 145 over here. So 1 and 4 will create 4, 5, and it'll create 5, 5. This is the fox, sun. 9 times 6 going to the sun. 9 times 5 going to the fox. Where did we use the word fox? Right, during the war times. Now, what are the two differences? Well, this is the quarter world, in which is made up, okay, of this world over here. Because the plus sign will show that you split 4 worlds. So if it's of the quarter world, it's a quarter world of one world to where it is the half, half, half. 1 half, 1 half, 1 half equals to, how do I do that? Half, half, half. How do I explain it? Hold on a second. I gotta think about why I wrote this. So when we get this, we will get 1.5. Is that not correct? See, this area is split into a half. This area is split into a half. This area is split into a half. right? But this area is split into a quarter. So one of the four areas is split into a quarter, while everything else is split into a half. So I'm trying to further process this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to further protest this, understand this. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone for now. I was just going to where 55 is, to where what 1/2 is not only 1/2, but it can also represent 21. Now, this slant, okay, is my question that the only way in through a square is this way. The only way in through a square is that way. That is the only way in through the square. Now, if we create dimension in the square, and I put a point over here, you're like you're going through the square. You just went right through it. But as a single square, you automatically have no choice to create that X because you are going to be passing through that heart. And it'll either be on this side of the heart or on the other side of the heart. But as you can see already, I've made my choice on the angle. I don't know where and how much further I can go with this right now, but everything is centered to 4 and 6, which is the circuitry board. This is towards the Mayans, connecting to the Mayan calendar of their cycle of 20, in which they run a spinning wheel of 13 inside of 20. When you run a spinning wheel of 13, there are 7 missing. Why and how does it work? We'll tell you how these numbers work. You have in here 1 over to 5, and then you have 5 over to 9. What did it take to create 5? Well, in A and B, the creation and work through A and B creates number 5. And inside the creation of number 5, there's 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals to 5, 4 equals to 9. So ED, D and E, will now equal to your 9. Now, why do I choose these letters at first? I choose these letters at first for the reason that what happens is 1A plus 2B plus 3C equals to 6. So we have already established in ABC where we have gone. Now, once we come over, once we come over and add D4, we will now connect J10. Now, my question is, will I have another board somewhere further? Because we need 3 sets of 9 and 1 set of 9 to the alphabet. So your 3 sets of 9 are going to be, just let me think, your 3 sets of creation of 6 will stop at 18. After that, the design, the artwork to those numbers, right? And you can do it a few other ways. Let me just move this over here. You can do the boards a few other ways, okay? But those are the roulette boards where the betting, that's where you do your betting. Those are the designs that come off the betting board in roulette. This one, that one, the one in the back. I got at least 4 or 5 different kinds of designs you can put in there. And it is what it is. It's all over the world. You can see this. You can go online right now. And that design right over here, hold on a second. That is talking about 33. Look at that. 5775 reverse mirrored. 55 inside. You see the 55 inside in the dark? The 55 in the dark. So what happens to the third set of 9 will give you your 27th letter in the alphabet. And if we go over that, it would be A. And that would be your complete cycle, starting with A and ending with A. And then the polarity of that cycle, if I think of this cautiously and carefully, would be 36. So you have 33 on G. You have 34, 35, 36. So you have G, You have 33 on G. You have H 34, I 35, J 36. So now we know where the 10th letter stands out for the polarity in creation. That resets what is A. So that 37th would be K, that 38th would be L, and that 39th would be M. Now, in these two numbers, especially in this one, I have an equation that comes together. I just don't know where they are. You know, there's just so many equations. So I'm just going to go to I'm going to create this equation. I'm just going to try and see which one it was. You have A to I, and that's a total of 9. You have J to R, and that's a total of 9. So that would be your A and B creation. So what happens in the alphabet now, when you go to C creation, you end up with S all the way to A in your C creation. Let me see. Where is this? A dot 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 I, 1 through 9. Dot 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 R, 10 through 18. S dot 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 A, which is this is A, this is B, this is C. The polarity is going to be D. What's going to happen next after this? So in here in our standard creation, right? Stand, AB is stand, ABC is standard. You add D, you get the death, standard death. So here you got the air. You went from A to I. Now you went from A to I to R. You have air. You have Aries, in fact, in creation. So you go all the way to A. What is this over here? What number is this? 1 to 9. This is 19 to 26 plus A. So now, remember, we just started the alphabet all over again to end it, going from A to A. The total alphabet is 351 plus A again is 27 equals to 378. Q gateway times 3 equals 51 Mars. 17 times 3 equals 33 mass. Rotation of 69. Where do I get this? I will explain to you. Pretty simple. 3 times 17. 3 by 7, 21. 3 by 1, 3. 0, 3. The association with 6, as I put 1 and 2 together, I will put 6 and 5 together. But the association with 6 with all my zeros over here is the polarity of the passage. It is the heavens pass, basically. It's supposed to be 8, but it's the connecting of the heavens pass 66 through the 7th gate, in which actually in one of my pictures, it shows that the 7th gate in one of my designs is blocked by 66. I'm not sure where I have it, but just because you see over here, this is 6, and this is 6, and this is 7. When you go down from 7 and you go down from the edge of 7, you pass both in through 66. The 7th gate has a passage through 66. And then this one over here would be 5, and then this one over here would be 4, and then this one over here would be 3. Or it can go, sorry, this one 7, 5, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5. Okay, so let me finish with this. So here in the third cycle, we finish with A. Now we got to go to the next cycle, which is the alphabet complete, which is the polarity of the alphabet when you're counting through a series of 9 numbers. So once you get the series of 9 numbers, here's what sets you up. your C through the creation of A and B. And once you get over here, what are those 9 numbers? You will count B dot, 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 all the way to J. And in pool, right, that is the 2 and the 10 ball, and we'll go 2 to the 10 ball. So you'll go B all the way to J, which is 1 and 2. And this J10 will connect to the 4 world. J is a creation of A, B, C, D. And here's how we connect from B all the way to J. Do you remember the first time when we added up A, B, C equals to 6? When we added 4D, it equaled to 10. So we had the 6 and the 10, and the polarity of the 7th gate is 4 and 10. Created by 6, and then, okay, it was 5 and 9, and that's 4. And then it was 6 and 8, and that's 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. Here's the division. This is the primary division of the 7th gate on the 2nd level. The first level of 3/4, if you want to look at it that way, of these two numbers, we can go 6. But how do I create a 4? One of my only ways I know to create a 4 is a 2. In order to create this, I need to, from here, and this would be the queen, the dog, the game. In order to create this, I would use this. In order to create this, I would use this. Now we are inside the AC/DC Moon Man. In order to create this, I need this. In order to create this, I need this. The polarity of this is creation. How many times did I reduce before I went up? All I did is kept doubling. There's many ways to do it. So 4 to 2 to 1, 1, 2, 4, the bad cat. So it started. It was 5, 1, 2, 4. It'll be 5, 3, 4. And here it's 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, all the way down. 6 into 3, 3 into 6. There's other ways to do this. Instead of doing 3, 6, I can go with 5, 7 to create my 3. Like, how do we get 3? Well, 5 and 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Even though 6 and 6 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, there are other ways to create this situation. Mr. Messer, I'm going to look at your work. I have to go to the bathroom, and we have to go always to the 4th level in everything we do. And like I was saying, this is here. All I did is the first letter, 4 letters more, 4 letters more, 4 letters more. Or should I have started this equation here at the letter D? See, here I started with A and I kept jumping 4. Maybe I should have just started with D. But anyways, this is what that cycle is. That 39 cycle, 13 rows, 36, 37, 38. The actual thing, the roulette ends at 38 at the most. But the cards are 39 plus 13 for 52. I'm not going to count the jokers right now. This scenario has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I should have ended it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is row 6. This is row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is row 6. Okay, I'm just trying to see what went on in this. I need to get a drink. I'm going all over the place. I feel like I'm rushing because I'm very, very thirsty. So give me a minute, and we'll see where we're at. Thank you very much, Hunter Bear. Eight 10. Okay, yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just going to go get a drink, and I'm just going to put the light up over here, and let's see. Just as I go get a drink, just to let you know that that's my ceiling. That's the ceiling up there, right up there. Give me a minute. I'm a little hungry. Don't tell me if I can. I'm hungry. I'm gonna cut a little piece of deal and gobble it up. Be there in a minute. This is a 5-minute break. I will be back in 3 minutes. Give me a minute. Pour myself a cup of tea in my favorite teacup. Yeah, pouring myself a cup of tea. The tea of liberty. You know, I'm going to be back in a minute, but I want to show you something. Before I eat, sometimes I'll take this out. It's a magnet. And pick up to 400 pounds just to check to make sure there's no bits and pieces. I used to work on a farm, and in the machines we used to have these all the time because there was always metal inside our food for the pigs, you know, and the chickens. So they had these huge magnets inside the machines, and you can see how everything in the machines, all the metal in the machines, every so often during the week we have to change what they call the nides before they pass through the grill, small little holes where the feed gets grinded up by the knives. And just by passing these knives close to the grill and going through so much food at one time, these knives wear out and always leave filaments. So these filaments are picked up by magnets before they go through. But that's not really true with all machines, because what happens is when the grain, before the grain is processed, usually the magnets are there to catch a bolt, you know, because machines break. And yes, it does get into the food. It happens. I've seen it happen at least a dozen times, if not 112 times, because I did it for 18 years and repaired them, etc. So I have to know, you know. Hey man, I always knew in my life, if you don't get your hands dirty, you'll never learn anything unless you're hands on. You can listen all you want, but unless you're hands on, you ain't going nowhere. You got to make that mistake. Only through the mistakes can you learn, right? Only imagine if you got it perfect. You know why you got it perfect? Just give me a minute. It'll be another 2 minutes. How do you like the ceiling? Everything in here is the alphabet and ABC, and I wish I can show you a design that I'm on this wall in which it's numbers in a straight line that go all the way up, and they one, then the next one will go two, then the next one will go three, and then four will go up. It'll go this way, it'll go this way, and it'll go this way, and then it'll be five, and then it'll be six. Six will be down this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Anyways, just give me a minute. I'm warming up something. Just one more minute. I'm not sure if I can maybe see what's on the wall. I don't know. Can we see what's on the wall over there? No, we can't, eh? Basically like that. Yeah, this one's my favorite. Oh my God, I can't believe it, eh? Yeah, so just give me 1 second. Okay, come on, kitty cat. Okay, we're back at work. All alone, just me and nobody watching anymore because I went away for 5 minutes. Okay, very discouraging. Give me 1 minute just to check something here. Just want to check the hour. Oh, my phone is off. Okay. Where was I? I have to find out where I am. There was some numbers. Did I do this? We did this yesterday. I want to go over this again. I wanted to go over this. I wanted to go over number 39. And what happens with 39 is we have 9 cutting the circuitry, okay, with D4. So it's 9 cutting the circuitry with D4. So this, right, should it be created this way or not? Should I create a new, I think I'm going to have to create a new pattern. Just give me a minute. Let me see something. You see, I have to be able to create exactly what the Mayans did, but I'm not doing it for that reason. I can't talk while doing this, so give me a minute. I could, you know. So all I'm doing is I need to run maybe 36 numbers. I'm not sure yet. I've never really done it further than like I've done it there for the first or second time. I can't remember. I've done so many things over the past 17 years. So what would I do? You see over here, I did the alphabet. I'm not really sure. I started at B. There's so many ways I could have did this. Maybe this should have been, how can I explain it? So many ideas, eh? I just want to see something. Okay, these are going to be numbers. And I'm just thinking of the alphabet over here. I'm just thinking of the alphabet. This is A, E, and I. That's A, E, and I. That I do know. This connection over to here. This connection over to here. This connection over to here. To this connection here. To this connection here. To that connection here. To that connection here. To that connection here. Shouldn't have done that. Give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out what was in my head when I started doing this over here. I was thinking of the alphabet, right? And I just don't remember where I was going with it. I really don't. But imagine if we did start at D. So what we have over here is we have I, we have H, we have J, we have, well, that's not right. We have I, we have H, we have G, we have F, we have E, we have C, we have D, we have C, we have B, we have A. And what should I do down over here? Or should I have done it the other way? Exactly the way the roulette table has put it out there. Let me look at the roulette table. Hold on a second. Let me do it this way. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. And after R, okay, from S all the way to Z and beyond is a replica. Now, if we have to end on Z26, okay, in row 12, where we were starting and began the replica, okay, and remember, it can be before R. It might be before R. R might just be, okay, what is A through Q equaling to R, or 1 plus 17 equal to the 18th letter R. But the king, or the roi, is the 11th letter of creation, to where this is the 18th letter of creation, to where it's created by 9 times 2, 9 plus 2. And where do we get 9 from? We get 9 from 1 and 8 equals to 9, 2 and 7 equals to 9, 3 and 6 equals to 9, 4 and 5 equals to 9. And in creation of that 9, it takes this one
to establish everything in its creation. And this one will recreate this one. This will equal to 18 and 9 equaling to 27, or this will equal to 14. This one will equal to 14 and 9 equals to 23, equals to 27, equals to 8 and 9 equals to 17. 4 times 5 equals to 20, and 9 equals to 29. Up by 6, up by 4, up by 2, and then we don't know what's on the other side. First, second, third, fourth. But only in the cube can you create this one over here. And the fabrication of this one is all totals of 64. And what happens in 64 in the base of this design, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue it. I have other things to do, okay, is where everything is split between two levels. So D, right, goes in with E as E goes in through F. So this is your Fed. And your Fed is now associated where D, even if I put this over here, it wouldn't matter because my D is with my C, which is now with my I. So it is CDI. So now you would have, there's so many things. You would have CDI coming together, 3, 4, and 9 coming together. 3 plus 9 equals to 12, 1 plus 2 equals to 3. 4 plus 9 equals to 13, 1 plus 3 equals to 4. I is the support of CD. Holder of the spirit 1, which is the light for 6, which is the light for all 9, 6 in 9. I have to explain that. This will become 68. Created this, okay, this here, hold on a second. Yes, this is 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So 1 times, here is your result. 2 times, it'll be F, H, and we're going to go right back to I. I'm going to keep it on a low level. In the third result, okay, this is actually, I should have did it in numbers because I can't even read it myself. Okay, F, right, I can't even read it myself, eh? Two times equals F, H, and I. The reverse of the creation world, F, it's not A, it's F. It doesn't matter, F or A, it's the same thing, and it creates 18. 18 is created by 99, Jupiter, Venus. So we're showing you where the 1 sex comes in, right over here, inside 2FH. This is where the division of the 7th gate is, right over here, and the division of the this is not a good enough design. Ace 11. You see we have 2 aces here and 1 ace. So which ace are you? Are you the ace here that holds on to both aces? Why is it ace 11? That is ace 11. Whoop, I don't like the line the way it came crooked. That division right here is ace 11. Mars, Earth, Earth. In between the two is the money. 12, 13, 14, 15. Where the money is, right over here. Where is that? Right over here. And that is Mars. The word for Earth in French is terre. Okay? It can also mean terrain. They've been using that word a lot That word has been announced a lot. And this is Earth to Earth Mars. MMN. MN. MNM. 50 cents. 50 cents. Half and half. 21 and 21. 21 and 21. I crisscross over onto your side. You come over onto my side. So when you run 21, you run 19 to here. This is not the way it's supposed to be. It comes to here and it crosses here. So this should end over here. I added on the legs at the end. Okay, we have to keep it like this. This line shouldn't even be here. I added the line. I added the line for A, B, C. And then I put on the other side is the standard replica over here. The two pyramids. So it passes over here, Mars. So 50 cents, half and half. So what is this area over here? It's what I think it would be is what I call the sun pass, 54. Starting at 3, ending at 6. Not at 1, because 3, 6 is your 360 of creation. So if you're starting at 3, which means you're starting at 3, 4, 5, 6. So it means you're starting over here. Number 12 is 2. So 1 and 2 are eliminated. This peak or pyramid is eliminated over here. But I shouldn't be here. I forgot I had to be over here. So I'm going to be over here. These two are eliminated. 1 and 1, 11. Hold on, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here and here. This and this. Let me mark it. Hold on a second. This is this here and this here is 14, 15. This here and this here, okay, is 12 and 13. If you create the hat, you actually create the hat that the kings and the jacks wear between these two sides. So after we've stopped here, we will go HIJKL. So we will go HIJKL. So that'll be 1, 2. So J will be the center, the high jackal. High jackal. That'll be the center. 89 on one side and 23 on the other side. So the high creation is in 23. And it passes through A, B, C, D, creating J. So standard death through Venus, Jupiter, okay, is in the secondary creation. Now we have to keep going down and do some math with this. What we can recreate from this, what will we create from this? What is their rotation in 10? We always know that every time you work a number into 10, it always comes back to the beginning. Well, 3, 6, 9 are special. They come back all the time. Every third one of 3 will come back. 3 times any number will equal 3, 6, and 9. 3 times 1, 4, or 7 will equal 3, 3, 3. This 3, 3, 3 is 1 divided by 3 equals 2, 3, 3, 3. 4 divided by 3 equals 1.333. And 7 divided by 3 equals the 2.333. Can I get my calculator to see that I didn't make a mistake yet? 7 divided by 3 equals 2.333. Did I get that right? Okay. So that's the way it works. So now when you go to 258, okay, divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3, it'll equal to 0.666, 1.666, and 2.666. Now, when you do 369 divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3, okay, this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3. 3 and 333, 3 and 666. What is the 333,366? Well, first, we're going to go with a division. Division of what? 1, 2, 3. 4. Obligation 4. So now Here, I cannot close the C. I cannot close the C over here. I'm not really sure what the design is supposed to be, but if you look deep enough, it's going down. It's going across. See the passing? It's going across. I'm just thinking. Anyways, okay, I was getting lost there for a second. Yeah, so what happens, these 333, so you have 1, 2, 3 areas. We're going to just connect it all now. Okay. And you have this area over here. That is the 20, that is the 50 area. Okay. This area that surrounds it right over here. See this piece over here? And then this piece over here. They're divided on each side. They're like mirror-like when they come together. That's what creates a part of your, I think, energy field. I'm just getting a notion of something right now. This here, if you take a good look at it, it becomes what I call an army stripe, right? And army stripes are for distance or for rank, differentiating ranking of, let's say, people, if you want to look at it that way. And I got this off of Rhodes. Where I got this from is Rhodes, because they used to call them chevrons. They used to call them chevrons, right? Tron, Ron, right? What's a Tron? What's a Ron? So now we have one area here, one area here, one area here. This area in the center, okay? This area in the center that's split in the first realm, this is a value of 50. The area that goes around it is 25. So 25 goes through what is half and half. I'm trying to figure out where I can get that. So first you have splitting. When you split it, it becomes the mirror 1, 2, 3, 4, because you need a minimum of 4 in order to have the first half look like the last half. But what's really weird about this half over here, and think about it, okay, is when you switch the alphabet up and you go A all the way to N and you go M all the way to T, and then what you have is, we're going to do this, check this out, H, U, I, V, J, W, K, X, L, Y, M, Z. The alphabet finishes perfectly. Male and female. Female inside of Y, male inside of Z. Where do I get this from? Let me see if I did this right. Let me see if I did this right. HIJKLM. Now, why did I go to U? Why? Oh, yes, because they're replica mountains. You see, in this area, the T is here. In this area, it's a G. They're the same thing. Just underneath the 7, okay, is F and H, and just underneath the 7 is S and U. U. So what I did is I did a countdown all the way to Z, which has a value of 1. So the value of 1 Z in this world, in the world of the 7th gate. So now I'm going to have to change around my calculations for my numbers, because there is nothing that will pass 8, right? Well, that's the way I do it anyways. It's 1 and 8. So if it's 1 and 8, I have to calculate something else. So if the M, 13, 1 plus 3 equals 4, 1 and 4 now come together. Here, it is 1 and 5 comes together. Here it is 9 and 4 comes together. Here it is 8 and 3 comes together. Here it is 2 and 7 comes together. Anyways, here nor there, I'm going to get another little drink. I'm going to see what I'm going to talk about. And I've been here for an hour and 26 minutes. I might break it up. Mr. Messer, are you still around? Is anybody still here? Let me just take a look on one of my other channels. This shut down a long time ago, right? So let me see if this is still playing. Break it up. Okay, yeah. Okay, wow, I finally see comments. I've never seen a comment on this yet. Hello. That's better. I'm new here. You easy to follow? Yeah, get hydrated. Well, find what we're looking for. Be right back. Still listening, but I'm not in the sharpest knife at the point in the time. Now you went, see ya. Well, if anybody's here, what does that reset the stream? Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm just thirsty. I have something here to drink, but it's not enough. I'll be back in 1 minute. I know I shouldn't leave the table, but my fridge won't close. Okay. So, what happens when you split 1/2 and 1/4 of this? Here is 1/2 of each. When you split it here, and you go to 1/2 here, and you go to 1/2 here, you have one whole made up from 2 halves, in which this area here is sanctioned to creation of alpha beta. These are gematria. This is a gematria scale. Okay, this is a gematria scale. And here's the division between the houses. And this area here, the letter M, if you want to look at it, sorry, the letter M, is the division between the two houses. And how I created this area space is when you come down to the 1 and the 2 over here, alphabetic creation, which is disguised as the 12th and the 13th letter, bringing A, B, A, C together, which over here you bring D, A, E together in one number over here on this side, and then they reflect each other. They are the division. So like I said, the division, okay, is 1 and 5, 6, and 1 and 4, 5, 5 and 6. And the division is 1 and 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3. So you have 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. L, O, V, E. Levio, the bicycle. And you also have 45 and 63.99, as you also have 7, 11 in love. 7, 11, because to the gateway of creation. 7 being the gateway created by 16 and a half life, which creates 34, which ignites 34 and 52. How does it ignite these numbers? Well, you have to ask the alphabet that. We don't know who created the alphabet, you know, because what happens is 3, 4, 5, 6, L, V, E, O. I don't remember what my thought was. The this is 12, this is 13, this is 14, this is 15. 1 plus 5 equals to 6, F, A, E. This one over here is 1 plus 4 equals to 5, E, A, D. This one over here is 1 and 3 equaling to 4, D, A, C. And 1 and 2, 1 and 2 equaling to 3. Sorry about that. Equaling to 3. C, A, B. In which will be 1 plus 2 equals to 3C, A, B, L. Cabal. This will be DACM. This will be EADN. This will be FAEO. AEO. Aereo. This is aereo. Base creation of 6. Full creation of 6 is 6, 3, 9. That's full creation of 6. 9 equals to 6, 12, 18. And base creation that comes into 6, 12, 18 is ABC, 6. A, B, C, A, D, G. This is going to be 12. This is going to be 6. Our creation is through G, C, D, B, and A. And A comes down over C, and A comes down over G. And this is what creates what is to be either a stand or the hat of the king or the jack. The queen is on an angle. So this is that base creation. Where does this come from? The base creation of 6 in standard ABC, which means we run 3 cycles. The first cycle is 6, the second cycle, but the way 6 came to be was from 3. So that's really the base creation. So does that mean if 3 was first, to come to 6 is second? To come over to 12 is third? 3 and 3 is 6, 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3, 3 and 3 become 6 again. It'll be 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3. But anyways, we're working it from 6. The reverse, you see, 3 is not complete. 6 is the reverse value of 1 on a cube working by the 7th gate. Here's the cube. The reverse on this will be 1. So we're working by the 7th gate, the one that ignites 6. And we have Hanukkah. Hanukkah. Where do we get the 8 candles from? Right there. We connected the 2 heavens together. You see, all zeros equal to 6. And how many candles do we light? The cube is all 9s. It is 1 that creates all. And that's supposed to be the shamas, I think they call it. Number 33. Shamas, shaman, shaman, all the letters. What do all the vowels say? What do vowels say? Shaman, 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 amon, men. So we have the Jack, the King. We had the split into the pyramids that we were just looking at over here, in which if you want me to go a little bit deeper with this, I'll see if I can. No, I'm going to have to keep it small. Usually it's easier to do when it's big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you go 1 over, and you do. See, I'm going to run into this thing over here. I'm going to run into this over here. I can do this after again. Okay, let me continue with this. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's what it is. Here's A and B here. So I go right over here and I come down here. Here's A and B over here. So I take it from here and I come all the way down here. The split is right over here. So I split it that way. So I'll do this. And then the split on this side will be Tav Tav, the Jewish Hebrew letter, the last letter in the alphabet. Is that what it is? Tav Tav. Tav Tav. And now we've Tav Tav'd ourselves down. And now this is the center. So where are we going to play? We'll continue up through the 7th gate here, and we'll have our area space to play over here is what I'm guessing. So we did these. We worked on these. What came out to be through all of this? Well, what came out to be through all of this? 1 through 5. 1 through 5 equals 6. 1 through 4. So let's see what happens. 1 through 5. And then 1 through 6. So we have E, F. And this becomes 15O. And this becomes 21U. O, E, U, F, 15 and 5 and 21 and 6. These are reverse of each other. F, the 6th house, created you. 3.5 times 6 equals 21, the center of the cube. 27 and 20, 47. The English word for this is egg 577. 19. The I, 19. Inside of this word, it is 41 plus 6. The creation of this will come from 5 plus 6. 5 times 6 equals to 30, equals to 11, equals to 41. And because of the 0, you add the 6, and now you get the egg. The yolk come 11 through the 7th gate. The yolk come 11 through the 7th gate is the yolk, LK. 12 and 11 equals 23. In creation, this will end up to be 3. This will end up to be 5. Equals to 8. Creation in the heavens. Creation and creation, because this will recreate creation of this. And this is your yoke. And they're always calling yoke come 11. And this is Earth and Mars calling out to the secondary, to the combination, bringing together alpha beta, right? The spirit inside Venus for creation. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 inside the yoke. The first letter, the second letter, the third letter. Inside the third letter, 25 and 15 and 12 equals 27 equals to 52 Earth. And then when you add the 11, it equals to 63. The 7th gate of creation of the resident angel of Venus through the 7th gate of the Christ. And that would be first at 21st, creating you. Creating you. Number 1, 21st is in this world. A is brought inside of you as the fabric in creation through the E world of the half-life. F. Through creation. FU. Guessed it right. So now if we run this backwards, it's 23, 33, 38. 38. Electric company. 35. So I finished and I think I completed. I'm hoping that you understood this part. There is a little bit more work. I was going to understand, and don't forget, I cannot split this like this. This is wrong. This is wrong because it is I can't fool around because I didn't do it right? Because I don't have enough room. I just ripped the page. Because it is a single area, okay? Because I forgot to maybe go over properly, but because it's a single area, I have to draw on each side of this. Here, I can split it down the center because there's a center to it. So understanding that center, we still have to understand what is 1/4 and 1/2. Please, please, please understand. I am going to start talking your language. I am going to start talking your language. So help me, cat. So help me, cat. Can you see I'm talking to you, baby? I can see you, baby. How you doing, baby doll? How you doing? Think you're doing good just like that, right? All right. Okay. So we went through this, and this partakes, this part of creation comes through what is roulette. And for those who weren't here at the beginning, there's designs on the floor, okay, that are from patterns from roulette, from the betting patterns. This is what they do between red and black. Now what happens is the pattern starts at A and ends at R, number 18. Now ending at R18, okay, it's the beginning and the end. So if I reverse it, 18 plus 1 equals to equals to 19. But I'm also assuming something else. Since the actual, you see the way it ends at 18, right? The 8 in the 10 area, instead of what they have Z in the 26th area, this creates its own 8. There's an 8 here, creates its own 8. This is in the second world. This is in the first world. How do you get the 6? There's a little story going on here, because 6 comes with 1, and 1 comes with 8, and 8 comes with 2 through 6. You going to be okay? Are you going to be okay? Anyways, I don't want to make it really confusing, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the alphabet goes A all the way to 17Q. And when you add up 17Q with A, okay, 1 plus 17 equals to 18R. And this is when A takes itself and throws it inside of 18. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go B through to 18. So we're going to start with B and R together. And just to note, before you look at these letters again, at what distance will you look at these letters before you recreate them? The E family and the R family. It is a soft R. There are no soft R's, so we have to understand what the code is for something that is soft, because it's R. And it could be air, like ER or AR. ER and AR, French and English. The E and the A. No, the French and the English. The E and the A, the arts and entertainment, they create E plus A equals OF. 66. Why? A fits inside of E as to the artwork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A and D equals E. AD equals this, E. So A is part of E. A is part of E with D. Do you follow me? 4 plus 1 is 5. That's basically it. So now that everything ends at 17, and that makes a lot of sense, because 17 and 20 seem to be the split. We're going to leave out 19 and 18. We're going to go from 1 to 17. And actually, we have to go from 13 to 17. 13 to 17. Do you follow me? 13 to 17. And then we're going to go, we're going to start over here at 20. On the next level. How can I explain this? This has to do with the roulette wheel. So let's stop. I'm getting tired. I'm going to see if there's any comments on the Odyssey channel. It's somewhere else. My cat's nagging me. So let's see where I stand. No, let me see. No, we're okay. So peace and love. And well, maybe everything would have caught up by now, right? Okay, I guess not. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. There's other stuff I can probably do. That number 47 is connected to the is created by number 5775, which is in the egg, and that also connects to the moon. It connects to the word Heinz, which is created through the 4-letter word of Mars. I just want to thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any numeric questions or designs, I don't think I finished showing why it was 1/4 and 1/2. Okay, if there are 4 here, 1, 2 sections, 3 sections, 4 sections, but this section is cut. 2 are cut off. There's 1/3 cut off or here. Because there are 6 between here and here, there are a total of 6 numbers. You only get to have 4, and 2 are cut off. 2 are in everything. It's maybe the what do you call it? What do you call it? It is the knitting It is the standard. It is the stand. It is in everything. What do you call it? When something is in everything. The DNA, I don't know. When something is part of everything. When it is the cloth that binds all. Anyways, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video. You know, it even says chat. That's cat. This means cat. Creation of the AT in the creation heaven. In Chatton's cat. Raphael